Melia has gone through a fantastic transformation. Hotel business is the same, it's hotel business, and we share the same spirit, no? But I would say in Asia is really more rewarding.
This new direction where your room is basically your wellness haven, as well as where you sleep, as well as where you work.
They need to have a leader that behaves like a leader, and maybe they give more orders.
Magdalena, it's fantastic to be speaking with you over there in Phuket. The Melia Hotel Group. It's so interesting because this is a Spanish company from Mallorca and you're a Spanish woman from Mallorca, right?
Yes, that's it. It's very interesting. Actually, Melia Hotels International was born in a small island in the Mediterranean Sea. It just looks like a movie, but it's true. It started like a success story of a man who built himself and built a beautiful and fantastic empire. We have right now about 360 hotels worldwide in all continents, and not all, missing Australia. We're coming soon, I hope. But yes, it started there in Mallorca and opened up to all over the world. No, it's a beautiful company with a varied portfolio from 3-star hotels to the most luxury ones.
Wow. And how you've stayed with the company throughout your whole career so far?
Well, you know, you never leave a company as long as you're always learning and you never get bored. And that was happening to me, right? I moved started in the head office, and then I wanted to in the hotels, because every time I visit a hotel, I felt that's my place. So I started moving around the hotels in Spain and shortly in Italy as well, until they proposed me to go to Asia, no? And I started my journey in Asia in 2012 at the fantastic Melia Bali.
Did you ever imagine, growing up in Mallorca, starting to work for Melia, that you'd be here is it 21 years later, having, had this incredible career? Did you ever imagine it would be this amazing?
No, not at all. I never thought I would be living here or having this career. I'm very proud and happy about. No, at my start, I remember I studied hospitality because I was from Mallorca and we have many hotels. So I thought, okay, that's a good opportunity, for Mallorca.
And tell us all about your beautiful new hotel in Phuket. And I was lucky enough to meet you in person recently and have my own tour. But for our audience, tell them how beautiful it is.
It is absolutely stunning. I'm in love with it. We put a lot of passion in making the concept for the room. So let me describe you. It's 100 keys properties. We have only suites and villas, full villas and fantastic suites. And the style of the resort, I would say it is Mediterranean infused with Thai spirit. I would compare always to Ibiza, because it's all very white and cubic, but at the same time it has the warmth of the Mediterranean through natural materials that we put inside the room. You will find also some touches of Thai culture with the carving of the wood of the doors. When you go to bathroom, they are not just a simple door, they are art. And they all feature very spacious outdoor areas. Both the suite, our entry-level category, is 79 square meters, and the villa is 85 square meters. So actually, they are quite big rooms. And the protagonist, I would say, is the outdoor, all in our resort.
Yeah, a lot of them have private pools or private baths, right? The villas and the suites.
Yes. You know what is wonderful? People enjoy the room. So they really don't have a room to sleep, they really enjoy. And you can see many times they use a lot our bathtubs. Actually, we are preparing a menu to enjoy even better the bathtubs in your room. All of them have outdoor bathtubs. Suites will have a round one, and the villas will have a long one. And they love to make bubble baths and others, and they really enjoy the time in the outdoor area.
Yeah, no, they're beautiful. And wellness is a big part of each room, in fact, right?
Yes, actually, we built one room called Wellness Villa. And this villa, we inspired in what is wellness. No, wellness can be being fit, can be comfort, and can be health. No, so we combine these three concepts together and create a room which has some features like, for example, special mattress that adapts to your body. You can order from a menu Tempur-Pedic pillow, which is from a material that was originally developed in the NASA for the astronauts, but then it becomes so comfortable. They make pillows, and it seems like you're sleeping on a cloud. We have a fantastic vitamin C shower. So vitamin C is actually a filter that contains vitamin C, and it helps to eliminate all the chlorine that is in the chlorine and chlorinates that is in the water. So what you will notice is, for example, the water will run more silky on your skin. You will find more foam in the soap that you use, and this is because it helps to penetrate more the hydration in the skin. You know that all the water treatments that we do in order to disinfect the water, they are mostly damaging your scalp and your skin, making it dry. So that helps to hydrate your skin and to improve your hair. No, you will find also a fit ball and a yoga mat for your exercise in the room, and aromatherapy as well in the room. And we complement with a fantastic Armor Cardon speaker in the room. So you have all premium facilities as well as Dyson air purifier in the room. So you have all luxury facilities to really enjoy the room with comfort and stay fit.
This new direction where your room is basically your wellness haven, as well as where you sleep, as well as where you work. Is this, a big shift since the pandemic, because this is what your market is looking for?
Yes and no. I would say passion for wellness started a few years ago, even before the pandemic. And it has this feeling of need of wellness has been increased during the pandemic, but it existed before. No? And now when they're traveling, I can see the impact of the lockdowns in the customer, because they are asking for non-processed foods in the restaurants. They are looking for more veggies and more healthy meals and more interesting healthy meals. And they all go to the gym, and they all go to enjoy our Mai Khao beach that you can run for 11 kilometers long. So yes, I do see that there is an interest in wellness more than before.
Interesting. And in terms of the actual buildings and the hotels, how do they compare to some Melia properties in Europe? Are they a different style? Are they more elaborate in Asia?
Well, we need to understand that Melia has gone through a fantastic transformation now. So the hotels of Melia, they don't try to be standard in terms of the building. They try to connect with the local culture where they are placed. So let's say if we are in Bali or if we are in Thailand, we will try to embrace also the Thailand culture or the Thailand landscape. No, so they will be, of course, different from a resort that you find in Mallorca. No? So comparison with Europe and Asia, I would say Asia has larger properties, because since some of them they have laundry inside, or they have more back of the house because you produce more in-house rather than outsourced, no? So they tend to be larger properties too, no? I would say the difference is more in the back of the house.
And how does it compare working in Asia and Southeast Asia compared to Europe? How are the hotels different?
Well, hotel business is the same, it's hotel business, and we share the same spirit now. But I would say in Asia is really more rewarding, because still many services are made in the hotel. Unlike in Europe, in which you have many companies, outsourced companies to do part of the services for you. Let's say here you control much more the experience of the guest, and everything is the fruit of your work, no? As well, I would say the passion for working in hospitality in Asia is stronger.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. And when you say the services are within the hotels in Asia, what services are you talking about? Like bakeries, laundry, what sort of things?
Yes, correct. These sort of things in Europe and in more developed countries, they don't do anymore. No, they decentralize the operation and have specialists for bakery, specialists for laundry, specialists for each of these things. While in Asia, you still find many hotels producing on their own these things. No, so this is beautiful. It's a luxury to have a homemade bread. No, because it's like natural. It's not a processed food. No, you know where it's coming from, and you buy the ingredients. So that's wonderful.
And how was your experience, particularly as a woman in China, running a hotel?
Well, I wouldn't say, I never make in my life difference between if I'm a woman or not. I just keep going, and I don't focus in these things. It might happen in some companies, but it's more rare nowadays. In China, the experience is hard, because it's totally a different culture, and you need to adapt to their mindset, how they think. No, if you don't adapt to their mindset, then you're gonna live a hard way, because they don't think the same as us. No, so it's about building relationship first. Don't focus on the business. Focus on building a relationship, building a trust. Once you get this trust, then you can start talking about business. Most of the mistakes Western people do is starting to work straight away and asking questions related to business, but they don't trust you yet, so you never get anything from them.
So I know you're saying you build relationships, but within those relationships, how do Western people get, Eastern people to trust them?
First of all, I would say, this is my personal advice. It doesn't mean that, but first of all, I would say, they will observe you first. So you need to be kind, trying to connect with them, trying to see what are their interests, trying to look for a meeting point between you and them, not going straight to the point of what you want. Listen to them a lot. Usually Chinese, they have a very clear idea of what they want. If it's like you are opening a hotel, they know what kind of hotel they want to have. They know what kind of customers they want to have. They know what kind of breakfast they want to do. So first, listen to them, and then research on the market. Is that possible, what they ask? Is it going to work? And then once you, after a lots of meals and a lot of time sharing together, then is when you can start to introduce step by step, what is your opinion, and they will listen to you. But it's a long process. You will not be able to win trust over 1 month or 2 months. I think you need at least 6 months to 1 year.
Wow. How long have you been in Asia?
I've been in Asia since 2012.
Wow. And how do the different cultures compare? I mean, China compared to Indonesia, for example. You're in Thailand now.
I would say Indonesia is the most similar to, for example, my culture, Spanish culture. I didn't feel any culture shock at all. They have similar values like us, like teamwork. They appreciate teamwork. They appreciate you help them in the daily jobs. They appreciate that you are being at the same level and that you are acting as a team. China and Vietnam instead, they are more hierarchic, more military culture, and they need to have a leader that behaves like a leader, and maybe they give more orders, no? So it's totally different culture. When you try to act as a team and you try to help, or if you try to put yourself at the same level, they will see that not as a good value, they will see it as a weakness. So it's important to understand the culture of each country, because it doesn't matter what are your values, it matters that you need to connect with them. So you need to understand that what you think is right, maybe in another culture is not right. So that it's a difference.
In Thailand. And you have a golden retriever. Now, does this dog travel with you? Because obviously you move around an awful lot in your career. How does the dog travel and how does that work?
Well, we treat him as a family member. I actually love him. So I love so much to travel with him. And a curious thing is he loves traveling. So for example, when we were in Shanghai, that was his first mega city in his life. And even I remember one time, and the taxi driver even told me, wow, is this the first time your dog visited the city? Because he was looking at the skyscrapers and everything like, what is this, no? So I think even dogs love traveling too. And I'm a big fan, and I really encourage dog owners to travel with their dogs, not to leave them in a...
So hang on, did you have the golden retriever in the taxi, like in the seat looking out of the window?
Yes. It's difficult to be accepted, no? But sometimes you get people who accept your dog inside the car. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Magdalena, it's wonderful to speak with you on our podcast. And before we go, like we ask all our guests, where to from here for you?
Well, I'm going now to Gaia Beach Club to drink my favorite drink, a coconut.
Oh, beautiful. Is that what time for lunch? Yeah, it's lunchtime there.
It's lunchtime there, so I'm going to enjoy a fantastic lunch near the sea and enjoy my coconut, which is really, really refreshing and more hydrating.
Fantastic. And I have to say, when I visited your resort, what really overcame me was how Australians will really love it, because it's quite a sort of an Australian feeling resort. There's a beautiful pool. There's an exceptional beach, as you said, 11 kilometers that you can run on, beautiful sort of trees at the end of the beach just before you get onto it. And just, amazing food and cocktails that you have at the hotel. So I can't wait to come and stay sometime and have a fantastic coconut juice on the beach.
Yeah, I hope to welcome you soon.
Thanks, Magdalena. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Don't forget to subscribe here and follow us on Instagram and Facebook for regular travel updates. You can also hear our episodes on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.